Hello, today we are going to talk about the carbon cycle. As stated in the previous slideshow on the water cycle, matter and energy cannot generally be created or destroyed. Instead, they are continually transformed. So this applies to carbon as well, since carbon is also matter. So all the matter and energy that has existed today or exists today is the same matter and energy that's existed since the beginning of the universe. Again, it has just been continually transformed over time. So today we're going to be talking about a specific kind of matter that is being transformed, this being carbon. When talking about the carbon cycle, obviously the word carbon in it means we're focused on the C part. So anywhere you see the C, that's the elemental symbol for carbon. But carbon cycle is usually talking about when carbon is bonded to two oxygen atoms, creating carbon dioxide. So a lot of it is following carbon dioxide. Again, it's called the carbon cycle because we're focusing on the C, that carbon atom. Here's your dictionary definition of the carbon cycle. So it is the series of processes by which carbon compounds are interconverted in the environment, involving the incorporation of carbon dioxide into living tissue by photosynthesis, and its return to the atmosphere through respiration, the decay of dead organisms, and the burning of fossil fuels. So that essentially describes the entire carbon cycle. We're still going to see some images of that. So here's an image that I found about the carbon cycle, and I'll just give you a moment to take that in. Look at all the elements that are cycling around and interacting with one another, and we're going to talk about that here. So looking at this middle section of plants, animals, and bacteria, so humans and animals exhale carbon dioxide, which is then released to the environment. When humans and animals consume other organisms, they digest and absorb the carbon for their own nutritional needs. So carbon is needed just to survive. It's a nutritional requirement. Plants also release carbon dioxide, which is then released to the environment. When bacteria consume dead organisms, or they are decomposing dead things, they release carbon dioxide as well. Common misconception. Okay? It is a common misconception that people think plants only release oxygen through photosynthesis. While plants do release oxygen during photosynthesis, they also release carbon dioxide through cellular respiration. Plants perform either cellular respiration, releasing carbon dioxide, more often, or photosynthesis, so releasing oxygen, more often, depending on the environment that they are in. Plants maximize their use of the resources available, which results in a balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen in the present environment. So, other thing I wanted to point out on this picture is that fossil fuels and fossil fuel combustion, those also release carbon dioxide and contribute to more carbon dioxide in the air. So because humans are putting so much carbon dioxide in the air, plants are doing photosynthesis much more to try and seek balance, but still the amount of carbon dioxide that is being expelled is more than plant life can keep up with. And that's why, one reason why we have such a huge environmental problem. So just something to keep in mind. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe, and remember to spread